Hello, hello, good morning. Welcome to I Jump Instead. Welcome to Wednesday, November 27th, the day before Thanksgiving, but maybe when you're doing this workout, it is Thanksgiving or it's sometime after Thanksgiving. Welcome to class. I'm so happy that you're here jumping instead with me today. My name is Trophy Sally, and as you may already know, we go live in this or on this YouTube channel 6 days a week so that you can jump with us. Have someone to jump with, someone to guide you through 30 minutes of rebounding, and so you can be in the best health that you can possibly be. At least what the rebounder can give you as far as how healthy you can become with rebounding. When we are in this up and down massage, we really are making our body so strong and healthy. We're bringing incredible circulation to our body, and we are keeping our joints nice and strong and limber, and our muscles are staying activated, so our muscles are staying strong, and this will promote longevity, and then that will just make us feel happier and more energized every day that we jump. Stretching is not always easy to do in our day, and when we jump, we're stretching. And so even if we were only jumping without moving our arms and legs around, we would still be stretching because our cells are pumping and moving, and that means everything is pumping and moving. And so just jumping is making you healthier and making you be able to just feel better. And then when we take our bodies and move them while we're in this up and down circular motion, massage motion, then we're really taking easy world is what I like to call it, and our health to the very highest level. And so in this easy, sustainable way, I mean, we can go and do more vigorous training, but why? Why go to that extent when we can just have it easy in this very gentle way that's very sustainable? We're all in the comfort of our own home, and then you get to have someone to hang out with every day for 30 minutes, right? So awesome. Again, thank you so much for being here. Let's get started with this class. So it is an all levels class, which means if you are more advanced, you are welcome to take the moves to the level that you desire. And if you're just getting started with your rebounding journey and you're just here to just hang out with me and go along with the moves the best you possibly can, then always just meet your needs with where you're at so that you get what you want out of this class and you stay safe. What we like to do is nose breathe in these classes, and I even like to go one step beyond with nose breathing and try to keep my breath as calm and still as possible, because then I feel more present with my body. So I'm going to have us close our mouths, put our mouths in that excellent mouth posture where our jaw is not hanging open, and then our teeth are staying nice and moist. And then we're breathing into our lower diaphragm because we're not breathing in through the throat. I feel like when we breathe through the throat, it makes us breathe in the upper chest, meaning through the mouth. But when we breathe through the nose, and I feel like we really go straight down into the lower diaphragm. So we're just massaging for this first minute of class by gently baby bouncing. We're in a posture and in a position where we're feeling nice and balanced. And then we have our handlebar here so we know where we are in space and we can use it anytime we need to. Let's go ahead and do some humming just to bring some vibration into the body. So we're going to inhale through the nose and hum. Let's do one more. Relax your face muscles. Stand tall. And now we can just all be very quiet in our breath and in our mind and do our daily stretches that we do in this class. So let's go ahead and start with Tai Chi twists, where we just let our hand move along our handlebar and we stand up nice and tall right in the center of our rebounder and we twist side to side. Feel the knees and the ankles bending and staying loose. Feel your hips holding you nice and balanced, and your core is staying strong. Your arm is reaching back, stretching into your upper back. Now keep your head forward and gaze over your shoulder, continuing to hold perfect posture and form all the way through your mouth. Let's do 2 more. And last one, reach all the way back and come back to center. Hunch forward with me. Keep your breath nice and calm. So you'll notice that at random, your body will breathe a big breath and then it will come back to calm. And so just go with that flow. Go ahead and roll your shoulders up and back and just do some nice easy circles here. You're also putting your core into a little bit of a cat-cow, so just be very gentle. And now let's roll the other way. Just make the shoulder circles nice and small. Let's go ahead and open up our mouths. Ah, and then ee, and then ooh. Perfect. And let's hang the head down. Just the head. And then bring your head back up and look over your shoulder. Really get into that neck stretch and then look over your other shoulder. Perfect. Let's go ahead and take our hands off of our handlebar. If you need to stop bouncing to do these exercises so you're balanced, go ahead and do that. We're just going to put our hands in prayer position and then we're going to point our prayer forward. Now I want you to feel your wrists here, feel your core staying strong, and then point your hands towards you. And then bring your prayer up, open up your hands and do some wrist circles here. And I want you to go deep into those wrists and feel free to play the piano here. Hold your core strong. You can be standing nice and tall, still activating your whole body. Let's go ahead and take our wrist circles back. Excellent. And then go ahead and end in prayer position. Perfect. And then let's take our hands and reach down diagonal and reach all the way through your shoulders. Now you are welcome to put one hand on the handlebar here. And I want you to stretch through all the way down to the wrists, through the forearms, and then you're welcome to lean your head to the side if you're doing one hand at a time. Otherwise, I want you to hold both hands down. Keep holding. If you're doing one at a time, go ahead and switch with me. Now, while you're here holding both hands down, you are welcome to lean your head side to side so that you're getting that additional neck stretch. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead. If you're doing one hand at a time, I'll guide with one hand, but you're welcome to do both hands. Palms facing up. Let's go ahead and lift up and then palm facing down, all the way down, stretch. Turn the palm back up. Up we go. So both hands feels nice and good, and down. All right, switching hands. Let's go up, palm up, and down. Stretching all the way through the fingers and the hands. One more time, up and down. Perfect. Let's go ahead and do some forward back hip thrusts. Just easy little lower back stretching and core lengthening. Again, your breath is calm, mouth posture, and you're really present with this resistance release through your whole body, feeling nice and balanced. Let's go ahead now and twist side to side, but the feet are staying planted. If you want to bring up the intensity, you are welcome to pick your feet up a little bit, swing your arms behind you. Otherwise, keep your feet mostly planted. Keep one hand on the handlebar and incorporate one arm swinging behind you. Feel your hips going back and forth. Feel your arms stretching behind you, activating your lats and your upper back. Let's go ahead and switch arms as well. If you're doing both, stick with it here. Hold your core strong and keep your breathing nice and managed. Feel your obliques guiding you. Let's go ahead and switch now to hip twists. So now we're gonna poke the knees out one at a time. So you're welcome to have as many mid bounces as you need to keep yourself at the pace that you desire. You are also welcome to pick it up to no mid bounces here. And if you do no mid bounces, feel free to roll your shoulders up and down so you're getting a nice core and back stretch here. Every time you land flat foot with your leg, your straight leg, you're getting an opportunity to get a little glute contraction. So you're stretching nicely into your hips, you're stretching through your quads, you're keeping your core strong, and then feel that glute with the standing leg, straight leg. Come up all the way onto the balls of your feet, no matter what the speed you're at is right now. And so you get that ankle activation where you have to have nice, strong ankles, stretched out ankles. Perfect, and that also activates the calves. Excellent. Let's go ahead and bring our bouncing down all the way to a stop. We're just gonna do some rainbow hips. So we're gonna lean side to side and go deeply into our hips as well as our backs, keeping the core strong here and coming up on the balls of the feet in between each side stretch. And then move smoothly. Now, if you have any soreness or tightness in your back, just go slowly and stay in your breath. Don't hold your breath. Don't close your throat. Just move and come all the way up and then lean into one heel at a time. Perfect. Let's go ahead and come back to a normal stand, and we're gonna do calf raises going forward here. All the way back on the heels, up we go. And roll up underneath the big toes and back. Roll underneath the pinkies and back. Let's point the feet out and do a nice Mary Poppins position. Back on the heels one more time. And then drop, parallel, and bounce. We are gonna go back to that Mary Poppins position with 8 inches or so in between. We can actually be up to a foot between our heels. Now we're gonna give ourselves a little glute squeeze. Activate those glutes while you squeeze and bounce. And you may notice your upper body leaning back a little bit. You're welcome to use your handlebar to help you lean back and stay balanced. And then land through those heels, helping you activate your bum. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax your bum. Perfect. So now we're gonna pick it up a little bit, and so you're always welcome to keep your feet connected to the mat. And what we wanna do is pick up our heart rate a little bit more, but stay in control of our breathing at all times. So we're gonna go ahead and do some jumping jacks here, and so if you wanna do one hand jumping jacks with me, then just raise your arm up and down here, staying nice and poised through your spine. If you need more intensity, obviously let go with both hands at the same time if you feel comfortable to do so. And then I love to hop if you're at maximum intensity here. And so if you really stretch up through your arms and through your shoulders, and you hold strong in your core and you keep your breath calm, you're gonna pick your heart rate up real good. Also keep your palms flat to the sky, okay? So at the very minimal movement here, we're just gonna keep our feet planted and do one arm at a time. Let's go ahead and switch arms so that we get the other side. Keep your palm flat up and stay focused on your breath. Stay poised. Keep your mind calm. You're here rebounding right now. You don't need to think about anything else. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go ahead and do outreaches to the side. So you are welcome to keep in your hopping motion and stretch out through your front deltoid and stretch through your chest. You don't have to swing your arms back too far, but you are welcome to explore that, because if you start to really feel your strength in your arms and your back, then you can stretch out through your body and feel your heart rate picking up pretty good. You can do the same thing with your feet planted, one arm at a time. And then see how it feels to have your fingers nice and strong. I even notice my thumb is bending a little bit. I don't know why. And then I'm also keeping a nice firmness through my arm and my back and my shoulder, my chest muscles. Perfect. 3, let's go ahead and switch sides. Here we go. Keep your breath calm. Notice your breath moving in and out. Sometimes you need more, sometimes you need less. It's not always about having the most breath moving in and out. You want to be managing your breath. That's more important. And activating your muscles and staying in your mind in the present moment. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do triceps. So if you're doing the full tricep extension, I want you to hit that outer bounce and that lengthening through your arms. Even if you're keeping your feet connected here, I want you to hit it right with that bottom of the bounce. And so you feel that contraction pulling down. The momentum is working in your favor to lengthen through your deltoid, through your bicep, tricep, through your forearm. And then you have control with your hand on your handlebar so that you can really stretch through your arm. When you land on the outer bounce, you may notice that you land more up on the balls of your feet. It happens naturally because your legs are extending out. So to keep your bounce speed the same, you land more up on the balls of your feet. Now you can consciously land more into your heels on the outer bounce. It's totally fine. As long as you're feeling like you're not overthinking it and you're feeling natural. 3, 2, 1, let's go ahead and switch. And then you're getting into your mind to muscle connection. Then you're spot on. There's so many ways to do each move. Just little changes in how you hold your hand, in how you land in your feet, how you're holding your core in will change how your mind or how your muscles activate. So just keep showing up daily and keep exploring and practicing, and you'll feel it all and you'll progress so beautifully with your trophy health and your trophy body and longevity. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go ahead and hold our handlebar here, and we're going to do some handlebar pumps. And so you can keep your feet planted. You're welcome to pick your feet up a little bit more off the mat. You can keep the balls of your feet planted and just let your heels bob up and down. And what I want you to do is feel that you're pushing a little bit through your handlebar. And this is activating your chest and your arms and your back. So go in, feel that connection, because if you lean forward too much, you might only get chest muscles, but if you're standing upright and you bring your mind into your back, you'll feel your back muscles activating. And then if you widen your arms, you might feel a little bit more width in your lats, even if you have to just stick your elbows out because you have a narrow handlebar. And if you do have a dip down the side of the handlebar, you are also welcome to hold the sides of the handlebar. Perfect. Keep at it for 15 more seconds. And you're welcome to be doing jumping jacks as well here. Perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax any tension in your upper back, any activation, I should say, and just let your body be loose here. I do want to do a twist, and so if you want to twist with me here, you're welcome to keep your feet planted and twist with one arm again. Otherwise, I want you to do the full trophy twist where you're holding strong through your core, so you're staying right down the center of your mat. Then use your arms to keep yourself very balanced. And it's the same thing if you have one hand on the handlebar. So try bringing your feet in a little closer and twisting through the center. And if you're doing one hand at a time, go ahead and switch with me. And then if you are wanting to just explore going a little faster, if you're doing no arms and if you're doing one hand, you are welcome to bend your knees a little bit lower and move a little bit faster just for fun. At the very most, when we're getting really good and advancing in our jumping journey, we can start to twist faster and really get into that knee strength, ankle strength, hip strength, spine strength, chest and lat strength, and flexibility, of course. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then widen those feet, bring your bounce down, and let's start to walk. So if you're still in a higher intensity mode, I want you to walk a little faster, and you could even get up to a jog or even a run, but your heart rate's gonna come up. So try to manage it so you can stay in the nose breathing zone and stay calm. Otherwise, find yourself in your favorite intensity right now so that you're feeling right where you wanna be. We wanna have these strong knees and we wanna meet ourselves with where we're at so we're not pushing ourselves past comfort, all for the sake of burning calories. We're here to keep our joints strong and to make our joints stronger. That's what rebounding is. Rebounding is something that you understand when you really start to appreciate yourself and your body. Rebounding is for really understanding how important it is to be healthy on a foundational level and really going in and understanding joint strength and strong muscle, healthy muscle tissue being the most important aspect of health and longevity and fitness. Not about burning calories, about how fast you can run or about how much you can lift in the gym. It's about how strong your joints are so that you can live until your hundreds, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and point our feet outward. Again, if you're picking up the pace here, you're really rocking and rolling, your heart rate's up, managing your breath. Keep your face muscles relaxed so you're in control. And we can be going super easy here. And the thing with going slower is that you'll notice you have more control. So you can be in control, basically your mind can be in control, or you can let your heart be in control. If your heart's in control, you're not necessarily having as much mind to muscle. So take it a couple steps back and go into your body and feel what's happening as you push into your resistance mat. Let's come back to parallel. We're gonna go slight pigeon toe here. And with walking on the rebounder, we always do have, let's come back to parallel because we've had enough of that pigeon. And we'll keep walking here for just another couple minutes. And I'm gonna introduce upper body activation while we walk because we don't have to have this be just a lower body move. We can have it be upper body too. All we have to do is position our hands on the handlebar and put a little squeeze in our back and in our shoulders. And again, with practice, you start to get more mind to muscle connection. So do your best, feel what you can connect to. Keep managing your breath. And I notice my feet start to go out a little bit, that's fine too. However your feet fall and push naturally is phenomenal. Because you can notice that pointing your knees out takes a little bit of activation out of your knees, and you need to move the activation around because it's starting to build up in one position, and you need to keep switching it up so that you can keep going without pushing past your comfort zone. So a little squeeze up top, 30 more seconds. What I want is for us to really start connecting to our lats, to our shoulders. The lats are right here, and there's a spread that happens in our upper back that we can connect to. And then the shoulders up top, there's a way to connect so that we feel these shoulders nice and strong. And when we have those connections, then we really start to feel in control in our lives. 3, 2, 1, let's pop up and relax. Let your breathing rate come down, your heart relax. Perfect. Let's go ahead and take a seat now. We're going to do some ab training in the seated position. I love the opportunity that we get up on a rebounder. I've never been one to enjoy sit-ups, but because I discovered sit-ups on the rebounder, now I can do sit-ups, and I think sit-ups are a very good move because we do sit up when we're in bed, and that's a good move to practice, right? When we're like sitting up, we don't want to have to be struggling and feet flying when we sit up, and we can practice that on this elevated platform, on this flexible soft surface with the support of our handlebar. So but let's first rock side to side because this is just a very good basic move to start with. And when we do, pull your elbow behind you gently, and so you gracefully bend back, and also feel your head staying nice and aligned with your spine. And then you can also gaze over your back arm, increasing your strength through your neck and chin and face muscles, and then feeling your core holding you strong while you dip back. Excellent. Last one. Perfect. Now bouncing is awesome too when we are sitting and we can have the handlebar here and we can bounce. And this is wonderful. When we start to let go of the handlebar, it starts to feel a bit more concentrated on the back. So we need to build ourselves up with sit bouncing. And so I recommend just taking it slow and easy if you start to explore it more. But we're actually going to do non-bouncing movements here. And so we're just going to do some sit-ups by easily leaning back. And we're going to make this to the intensity that we desire. So we can just go back a little bit, or we can also start to pick our feet up as we lean back. And at the very most too, we don't have to go all the way back. We can just do little sit-ups here with our legs extending, staying off of the ground. And then at the very most intense, we can extend the legs and have there be a flex in the quad muscles, which will activate more heart rate. And we can see if we can start to go back farther. And then we always have the support of our handlebar. Then if we are working too hard, we can drop one foot. We can start with one leg, of course. Extend. And always meet yourself with the mindset that you're working at an endurance pace, so you want to last. So instead of working hard and then stopping, take it 3 steps back and think to yourself, I feel really good right now doing this, and I feel like I could do it for a couple more minutes. And then just keep it even by switching. If you're doing one leg at a time. And you're also welcome to incorporate more oblique by kicking out to the side and just doing little leg extensions while you rock side to side. And you don't have to even extend to work your obliques. You can just rock a little bit side to side and pick up the knee. And stay lifted through your chest and spine so that you're in good form. Keeping your breath calm and still. And going in and giving yourself that feeling in your body. You're activating, it's a feeling. That's all you need to do is access the feeling. If you do that every day in these classes with us, then you will have that foundational strength because you're connecting to it every day because it's muscle memory. That's what you're building. Sometimes we forget the basics and we think that we need to have pain when we're feeling our mind to muscle connection. And then that makes us believe, well, if there's pain, then I'm really connecting. Why can't we feel with no pain, but just a little bit of, sensation that's not pain level, just connection level? Excellent. Let's go ahead and do a hold. And so we're going to either do one leg at a time, hold with one foot on the ground. You're also welcome to put your hands next to you on your rebounder mat. Otherwise, I want both feet off the ground, whether your hands are here or here. At the most challenge, you can have your hands off the handlebar and you can have your legs up into a point and hold for 30 more seconds. Now again, I want it to be easy. So drop your feet if you have to and just hold yourself in a lean back and then use your handlebar or use your mat. Just give yourself the sensation of a hold for 15 more seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come back up and relax. Scooch into a position where you can give yourself some bouncing. And whether you're supporting yourself with your hands next to you on the mat or your hands are here, make sure that your back is feeling nice and good. Just bounce it out, relax it out, flush that lactic acid. For the last 2 minutes of class, we're gonna go ahead and pop back up and do some lip syncing for our jaw muscles. And then after that, you're welcome to do some inversions if you're familiar with those from the previous classes you've been doing, because ending on inversions is a really nice way to end class. Just laying on your back on your mat with a pillow and maybe a towel, and then having your feet up, and you can have them leaning against your handlebar. So let's go ahead and count to what we'll see what we end up with, and we're going to exaggerate our lips, our mouth movements, so that we work into our jaw muscles, and we're just gonna bounce normally here, okay? You also don't have to bounce with your, or talk with your voice. You can just lip sync, and it's okay to breathe through your throat. You can close your throat if that feels good for you as well, while you just exaggerate, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now I'm realizing I'm probably going faster than some of you, so I'm not gonna use my voice. So just keep counting, and when you get to the 20s, feel free to slow down. 21, 22. When you need a break, take a break. Your lips are getting numb, your mouth is getting numb. You're also welcome to switch if you want to sing happy birthday or the alphabet. And like I said, when your jaw gets very fatigued, just give it a few bounces to relax and then pick back up. And if your jaw muscles are done because you can only handle so much, just let them relax and go ahead and just finish with some health bouncing. We've got 15 seconds. Keep your mouth closed if you're done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Excellent. Class is over. Again, you are welcome to invert if you want to. Inverting is phenomenal. So we would put the pillow down. We would lay down on our back. This is good for all ages. Think of everybody in your life that you think would benefit from inverting. We lay down on our rebounder with our back in the middle of the mat. We have our pillow and we prop our feet up, and we can prop our feet up against the handlebar, and we can relax and let go and invert. Inverting brings incredible health to our body. And then we can obviously, or maybe not obviously, but we can also use this laying position to bounce and activate our back while our spine is in this horizontal position, which means it's completely relaxed and decompressed, which is so good for the back and spine. And it's also flat and in good posture. And so this is another thing that we can do. And so bouncing is something that might take a little practice. You might not get it right away, but you'll eventually get it if you keep practicing, because the rebounder mat will help you get going. You get support. And then you can also, in the meantime, use this raised platform for leg swimming or toe touches, which is awesome for your abs. And then also, I don't know if you have tried it yet, but with your head up off your pillow, then you're strengthening your neck muscles and your face muscles, which is awesome. So use that. And then when your neck and face get tired, you can drop your head. You're also welcome to have your hands behind your head as well. And so just to mention again, inverting on a rebounder is excellent for all ages. My mom, who's 80, I hope you're in this class, Mumsicles. She uses her rebounder for inverting. So she sits down with all the support she needs from her handlebar, and then she gets herself into a lay, and she uses her pillow, and then she'll prop her feet up just like this and relax, and then she'll put her feet back down, and then she'll use her handlebar to get back up, and then she'll use her handlebar to stand back up. And then so she is getting herself into inversions daily, and well, when she's being a good trophy mom, and then she's also getting her bouncing in because she has the safety of her handlebar, and she has a rebounder in her home. And so if you're looking to give the gift of rebounding to a family member, we have a video at the top of our website, ijumpinstead.com, that describes the differences between the rebounders that we recommend. But oftentimes we can find a rebounder in our local area on Facebook Marketplace. And what we need to do as the person gifting the rebounder is to go and bounce on it and see if we like it and if we think that it will work for whoever we're getting the rebounder for. So, but the ones that we recommend on our website are the ones that we've tried. We haven't tried all rebounders, and so I unfortunately can't say whether some rebounders on the market are good or not, but I do want to say that higher quality is always a good idea, but there really are good introductory rebounders as well, the B-Can being one that we have, both the 40 and the 48 inch, and it's very good for just getting the body moving and not breaking the bank. It's only $130 to $150, and they're having a Black Friday discount as well. And so all of that is in the description box below. But $130 for a B-Can 40 inch with handlebar, that could be a gift that you give to a family member or a friend that could get them started on their rebounding journey, could be an excellent way for you to give them the gift of rebounding and the gift of that health. And then also for the elderly, just getting them inverting and getting them moving. My grandmother, who was 93 at the time, owned a rebounder and bounced on it, and she stayed healthy until she was 104 years old when she passed. She didn't unfortunately continue rebounding into her later years because with my sister and I, took her to Hawaii for some of the last of her years, and we didn't bring the rebounder because we didn't know at the time how important it was to be rebounding. So unfortunately, we didn't give that gift to her, but you can give that gift to your parents or loved ones. Get them a rebounder in their home so that they have an opportunity to be bouncing, to bringing that circulation and that massage into their body so that their joints can stay strong and healthy. Because we all know that it's important for our loved ones to be safe and strong as they grow older. And so, and to maintain what they've got, and so that they don't lose any more as they, age gracefully. And so anyway, just something to think about because it is the season of the holidays, and they're doing Black Friday discounts right now. And so it's a great time to purchase. But just to end with, the higher quality of the rebounders, they do last longer and they do give you a better feel of a bounce. And so the JumpSport 350 Pro and the JumpSport 550 Pro are the two rebounders that we've tried with JumpSport. We've also tried the JumpSport 350 without the Pro at the end, and it's a very super soft, sinky bounce, and so it's fun, but it can cause pronation, and so you have to have really strong ankles for that one. But the Pro series tend to be tighter and firmer so that will give you more support. And then we love the Cellar Sizer rebounder because this rebounder is really, really excellent quality. It's this matte and the resistance in the springs that stand out when it comes to the support and the feel of the bounce. And so we love the Cellar Sizer. Anyway, all information in the description box, just so you have all the facts, and then the B cans down there too are the budget-friendly ones. Okay, trophies, have a fantastic rest of your day. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. I will be back tomorrow for Thanksgiving morning, and so you'll have someone to jump with here. So I'll see you then, and you're welcome to comment below as well what your favorite part of class was, or just a check-in accountability comment, because we really do want you here in class daily. So check in comments below, and so that I can see that you were here today. Love you so. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.